Mm-hmm. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to this Roulette Rivals match between the Reaper 47 and NezukosChans. This is a winners bracket round 3 match. I think two very good players here. I was just looking over their stats, and both have had some very convincing wins this tournament. Reaper, I believe, 6-0ing two very good players, Observer, for example, and Nezuko 7-1ing TK47. So yeah, took both two very strong players here with the potential to go all the way. A very cool map pool as well here with Bangkok and Colorado. Bangkok being picked by the Reaper and Colorado by NezukosChans. Yeah, we will have our spin here in just under a minute. Here we go, the spin is live. We've got Jordan Cross, Weapon Elimination is Exterminator, and Ken Morgan Throne Letter is Hotel Staff. Yeah, so definitely be seeing an Exterminator noise here. Yes, as Nezuko already loading in on that security guard start. So with that lure, they'll have both disguises right there. Both players in very quickly, with Nezuko opting for the snail here, while Reaper does this strat shown off by Phanium, I believe, for a quick grab on the Exterminator. Oh, it shoots, I believe, maybe a bit too late there. Yeah, Reaper may be going for a little too fancy of a strat there. Oh, I mean, Nezuko is going up for Jordan. Okay. It's fair enough as well. Yeah, Jordan does come down rather quickly with Exterminator lure, so you may not have time to get him underneath the stairs there, as you want, as it is a live kill. Okay, both players opting to go up for Jordan first. But Nezuko with that 30-second lead, as he goes for the safer strat there. So he gets the peekaboo on Jordan here. Oh, it does not. Yeah, and he does not look happy about that. Tough rip for Nezuko there. Wes distraction. Oh, Ken lockdown plus. Oh yeah, that would be actually, yeah. The Jordan Atrium lure might be the play here. She was that Ken lockdown and distracting Wes from oh, okay, now Reaper does get that peekaboo there. But that doesn't line up well because for Ken lockdown, you need to distract a guard over in the restaurant as Reaper gets the kill. So I don't believe you could do that and
Target down. Next up, Ken Morgan.
yeah, alright. Yep. Things are looking very good for Reaper here as he's the first one to get the Jordan peekaboo. Zuko, meanwhile, having a second go at it, does get it this time. Yeah, he's just missing the base medic there. So I don't know which hotel staff he'll grab. Maybe the one behind the bathroom. Yosho Shoes, I believe the other NPC is in Ken's bathroom there at around 2:30 to 3:30. So we'll have to deal with him a little bit. Meanwhile, Nezuko doing the same thing. Though he has a bit more issue than Reaper did grabbing that Jordan Cross bodyguard. Reaper does get the medic on. Oh, did he get the bump? Is he doing this the guy the time he did? Ah, yes, he does get that bumpler on the hotel staff.
Maybe it was just a poltergeist. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Oh, he does miss it actually, but he should get it here. Oh, Zuko ripped again. Ooh, that is rough for him. Ooh, the Reaper is having trouble with this hotel staff grab. Ooh, yeah, I don't think he's even going to be able to get the trank from that angle.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
But meanwhile, that NPC is walking out, so ooh, the chef is coming in, but Reaper should have plenty of time to grab and box here. I don't know, that trank seems... He should be out on time. I don't know what is going to happen with Ken Otis there after he gets this kill. But yeah, Reaper should be out in time here. As Nuko is only now getting back up to that Jordan peekaboo. Yeah, I'm not sure what Nezuko ripped to there. Maybe he got caught by one of the enforcers. Yeah, there's the finish from Reaper. It looks like he'll be taking map 1 here. Yeah, just that clean first try execution for him. As we move on to Colorado next.
Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Alright, and we're back. It's been arriving here in just under a minute and a half. And yeah, interesting that Nezuko chose Colorado here. Reaper with that 5 and 2. Nezuko only having played it twice. Well, Nezuko's been picking it a lot in Roulette League, so he does have that practice.
Oh no! Hey, who did this to you? Where are your clothes?
Oh.
Should I call someone? You look like you need some help.
Hold up a second, Private. This guy's unbelievable. Do you know this creep? That's enough! Oh, my head really hurts. Wow.
Is the record of Colorado. 605 by Cake Canada. Interesting.
Talking to you.
Doesn't seem that beatable. Actually, no, it's definitely beatable. What am I saying?
You, mister.
Get like... Yeah, you can nearly get like 5 minutes or something reloaded in really fast. Yeah, the spin will be arriving here in just under 10 seconds. We'll see if Nezuko can make it to 2. Spin is here. We have Sean Rose, Shotgun as Hacker. Penelope Graves, Throne Old Axe as Militia Cook. Ezra Berg, Throne Cleaver as Point Man. Maya Parvati, Kitchen Knife as Explosive Specialist. Alright, seems like a pretty straightforward Colorado spin here. Just a bit of an annoying trek to grab that shotgun. Or you could, I guess you could also do it loud in the basement, but that's also a bit of a grab. Annoying having to grab that mask. So you can see Nezuko. Oh. Ooh. What happened? Give me a second. Ooh, the spin has just been delayed. Ah, okay. Reaper is asking for a delay here. Ah, okay. Oh, we're saying he has some issues with his internet and his TV, baby's power, so could be seeing a little longer of a delay here. Reaper is back in the game now, so looks like we will be having our spin here in just under 40 seconds. Excuse me. And here's the spin. We have Shanro's Electrocution, Militia Elite, Penelope Kitchen Knife as Militia Technician, Ezerberg Explosive Specialist, Ezerberg Falling Object as Explosive Specialist, and Maya Pravati Screwdriver as Militia Spec Ops. So definitely a harder spin than the last one, but still not super difficult. So we'd probably be looking at just a... Yeah, the only real issues here will be that Falling Object on Ezra and that Electrocution on Sean. So that Electrocution is pretty easy to get in the little Technician's hut. And the Falling Object, excuse me, is definitely a lot easier to get than the Fall Kill.
So, young friend.
Your 5x5 trip to 6 coming. There's a troublemaker out there that needs to be out.
Both players just getting that suit start isolations. Is it really easier than the previous spin Scruffy? I guess the Militia Cook and the old axe. I don't know. Yeah, that's true, Chris. Shouldn't be too hard. Like, Falling Objects definitely nowhere close to as bad as Fall. Yeah, I'm on Nezuko. About a 20-ish second lead here. Just heading off to get that Militia Spec Ops for Maya. Ooh, okay. Very smart there from Nezuko, avoiding the GRB. So he gets the isolation. Yeah, there's always that little hesitation there. You're forgetting whether it's Point Man or Militia Spec Ops, excuse me. Reaper has the isolation as well. A little faster in terms of IGT than Nezuko. See. Both players remember to both players remember to grab the kitchen knife. Very good. Ooh. So here is Reaper using that extra time to... Very good game knowledge, knowing the cycles of the technicians. Using that extra time he has, waiting for... He's gonna rip here to this... Oh good, does not rip to getting spotted through that window. Meanwhile, Nezuko getting that chain lure on Maya. Looks like it will be good for him there. Yep, clean kill for Nezuko there. First kill of Colorado. Yep, both players with the Maya kill down now and heading over to set up that sync for Sean, I believe. Ooh, the neither has... you can just set him up. Easier Maya disguise, no need to choose between Bree and Science Rocket and losing allowance. Oh yeah, that's true. Definitely the large smuggles. Those large smuggles can be a big detour on Colorado. Yeah, I would have hacker started that early spin for sure. Okay, as Nezuko successfully gets the Sean knocked out here, set up with the taser. And just waiting for that sync to overflow. And now both players just heading over to grab that explosive specialist. Synced radio distractions there. Wonder where Nezuko's heading now. Ah, he's heading to. Ah, okay. He's gonna do this militia elite electrocution right now. I think that is costing him a little time there. As Reaper can just easily switch and get it at the very end. Ooh, the Reaper switching now. He's gonna get hostile glitch, right? Gonna be hostile glitched when he switches into militia tech. Trespassing? Oh, okay. It's only for switching from the suit into other disguises? Okay. Well, the hostile disguises on the map. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're looking to get this. Oh! Whose guard was that? Wow, rough from Reaper. Oh, is it? No, it's not Sean. Sean's waits outside? I don't know whose guard was that. Yeah, rough from Reaper there. Nezuko, meanwhile, got the Ezra Bird kill. Just needs to grab that militia tech. It's looking very good for him there. Oh, wow. He was walking out of the downstairs. Interesting. Yeah, that's the thing with Colorado. Like, after each of the targets gets killed or whatever, there's so many people that move around. Really makes those falling object fall kills a little dangerous. Yeah, so Nezuko, don't believe there's anything that can mess him up here. Clean kill there. Cam's taken out. No one should spot him here. Yeah, looks like GG's. Nezuko taking his own map, making it 2-2. Yeah, that was rough for Reaper. Falling object kill really looks easy, but there's all those guards that move around after the different targets get killed. Yeah, so I guess Nezuko getting that kill early was a difference there, that detour. Because those guards had already moved around. Oh yeah, on Mumbai next.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
Alright, and we are back here with our next map, Mumbai, arriving in just over a minute. Reaper with the 4-0 on this map. Very impressive with meanwhile Nezuko. 2 wins and 3 losses. Though 2 of those losses I just checked were to Buff Guy and Kekinetta. So by no means does that mean that he is bad on this map. We just played some very good players. Reaper, meanwhile, last played Mumbai in RW 2022, where he beat TK47. So beating Mika on Mumbai, so some very good wins for Reaper on Mumbai there too. Yeah, our spinner arriving here in just under 20 seconds. Hoping to see some Shawl start, or maybe even Bard start, some local security for Maelstrom, Kashmirian, laundry worker, live kills, something like that. Be very fun for sure. Dawood consumed. Is that legal? Alright, and here we have the spin. Wazir Kale, Maelstrom will be killed with Cleaver as Elite Thug. Vanya Shab killed Loud Explosive Weapon as Taylor. A loud kill for Vanya, okay. And Dawood Rangan with Science Weapon Elimination as Laundry Foreman. Okay, definitely an interesting spin. Interesting start for sure. Bonnie Aloud, I've never done Bonnie Aloud yet. See how that is done for sure. I guess you just do it on exit, huh? Yeah, that's good. I don't. Oh wait, yeah, because you have to do the dancer. You have to get lead actor mission story, don't you? Reaper first loaded in already has the Maelstrom knocked out from that Skywalk start. Interesting. Kind of half drag the Holy Man. Not sure if that does anything there. A little indecisive where to go. Definitely Skywalk. There's a lot of places you could go from here. Looks like he's heading towards the Laundry Foreman side, I believe. Very smart using that pipe to get up there quickly. Why is he going? Going up to get that cleaver, of course. Kashmirian's office. Yeah, I would have started Charles here actually. Sadly, you can't. I don't think you have time to grab Laundry Foreman and Cleaver with the Charles ISO. But there's an elite thug very close to the Maelstrom from that. Just, yeah, down here where Reaper's going, there are 2 elite thugs right here. So just 1 trank and you can get a elite thug very easily. Do you even need that? Oh, I guess you don't even need that trank. It's gonna be also in the Charles. Have me grab that cleaver.
The new foreman looks to be odd.
Do you mind checking that out?
All right.
Reaper at 230 with the Maelstrom kill. Making sure to box him. Nezuko, meanwhile, I believe that's better routing there. Grabbing the laundry foreman as well on his trip over to the Charles.
Out of order, huh? The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker. He hasn't left the office since he got here.
Meanwhile, not sure, looks like he's already going for the Brickler here. Oh, hi, Scuba Fett. This is Roulette Rivals. It's Hitman 3, Bold Assassination. Basically, it's kind of like the community's way of making a competitive mode out of Hitman, a single player game. Where like you will get randomly assigned different disguises and weapons you have to kill the targets with, and the first player to do it with Silent Assassin wins. Yeah, though I think the other cleavers are in the train yard and the tower, so both quite annoying to get.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
I think Nezuko with the superior routing here is putting him ahead. He just a quick trip over to grab his laundry foreman. Also a very smart trank from Reaper there through the window. Wouldn't have thought of that one. Lets him get the laundry foreman without having to wait for that. For him to come up to the electric box. Oh, rip from Nezuko. Probably one of those oh, did you get one of those bodies probably got found for him in the tunnels there. So yeah, Reaper once again in the lead here. Yeah, ooh, but without the any sort of tool to get into the tailors, forced to go around through the back entrance here. That's okay. It's definitely an awkward set of disguises.
47. Our intel suggests
And one of the key things definitely on Mumbai, more so than other maps, is how you shuffle those disguises around. Because if you have to backtrack, you know, 5-6 minutes into spend, that can cost you a lot.
47. That's the Maelstrom. You found him.
Oh yeah, that's true, Gary. Vani's serving definitely has potential as a start. You can even, oh actually no, you can't really isolate Vani early there.
The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be
Yeah,
suspicious
though,
of anyone they don't
There's also that cleaver, yeah. I've tried and I can't make, personally can't make Longy Grab, Longy Foreman, and Cleaver and make the Maelstrom ISO, but maybe a better player could. I believe has thrown the brick in, just waiting for Vanya here. Oh. Ooh, that's pretty smart from Nezuko, using the briefcase to break it open. Warding. Oh, ooh, he's having a bit of trouble there. Yeah, usually you shoot that open, but it is risky. You can't always be ripped there doing that. Whereas the briefcase, though, is perfectly legal, but definitely having issues there with all those pieces in the way, blocking the way to the key. Nezuko's giving up there. Looking for some other way around, maybe. Just waiting for that laundry worker to turn around there. Now Reaper. Looks like he's having no trouble getting that Vanya ISO. Yeah, Nezuko having a lot of trouble getting this laundry foreman here.
That was not worth the agitation.
Ooh. Who is out on the roof? Hopefully no. Oh. Oh. And they see the body. That was a risky KO there. For meanwhile. Uh-oh. Shui's. Oh, this is smart here. From Reaper. Double luring those two guys over. Almost both of them are there. I believe he's not KO'd any of them. Oh, if he did that double lure, it would have worked, but I'm not sure if that other guy is gonna come over. He's not done anything about that other food vendor there. Okay, should be okay here. Target lockdown. Ooh, it's very scary for Reaper. Oh, he runs the other way? Oh, he misses him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Scary stuff for Reaper. He has red guns. Okay, that's just compromise from Dawood. Crime noticed. Oh, that's a rip for Reaper there. Oh, he just missed. If he just done the bullet distraction and then the throne lure, I think he would have been fine. Yeah, the gunpoint. It's because Dawood kind of baited him there. Like, he thought he could just get the elimination just running behind him. But just a millisecond off there. And yeah, now NezukosChans back in the lead. Yeah, that is definitely one of the toughest part. That's one of the things that makes Mumbai so hard there is that the last isolation kill you're doing is the hardest. And also Dawood, I believe he's slightly random there in how fast he walks down.
The new foreman looks to
Nezuko again trying this. Oh, he gets it this time. That's a very cool strat from Nezuko there. Oh, what? What did he rip to? What? I'm so confused there. Did he get like insta-caught for trespassing? Did someone get found? Things looked fine for him there. Yeah, and he is not happy about that. Yeah. Oh, wow. What? There's a scooter right there? That is silly. God. This game. How the heck do you even do that? It's one of those things that, like, never in a million years happens when you're practicing, and then in the middle of a match, nope. Game just screws you over. Like, I didn't even know there was a scooter right next to there. I've done that thing a million times. Meanwhile, oop, a little bit. Yep, so he's just gonna wait for that laundry worker to run over, and then KO him. Should be fine.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
We're again with the corner subdue on that elite thug. I believe that was a very safe grab for him last time. Sure, so it'd be safe this time.
My brother told me the story about the maelstrom years ago.
But yeah, I believe Reaper has switched around his strategy a little bit. He'll be grabbing that laundry foreman as he has gotten the maelstrom kill about a minute and 15 seconds later than his first run.
Very well done, 47.
So we'll have to see what he's chained up here.
No rest for the wicked, however.
Nezuko, meanwhile, this one does get the laundry foreman. Yeah, okay, Reaper did what Nezuko did, is getting the laundry foreman first. Yeah, I would just double KO here. I don't believe anyone comes this way and finds them.
Mark my words.
Oh, don't drag him into the water.
I need the money, but
You good?
Well, that caused a pillar of purple smoke to rise.
I think Reaper has forgotten getting the Taylor this time.
Next, 47.
And just run back after getting Dalwood.
47. Shah and Rangan are both on the move. I think they're heading for the beach area near the slums.
And Nezuko has also gotten the kill in the Maelstrom. Heading back over to grab his laundry foreman. Yeah, Mumbai is definitely the most disguised, shuffly kind of map. Because this guy's unlike a lot of the other maps. Like Santa Fortuna is also very big, but most of the guys are concentrated in one area versus Mumbai, they're kind of very spread around. Ooh, the throne KO on Rima is safe though. Yeah, Nezuko, Reaper definitely with the advantage here, especially he has already gotten. Because Nezuko has not done a Vani isolation yet this match, I believe. So we're just setting up his laundry form in disguise before he throws in the brick.
I'm telling you the truth here. Maelstrom left Mumbai because he was by the British to work as a spy.
Yeah, Reaper, meanwhile, that change in strategy does mean he's here ages ahead of Dawa this time. Should have no issue with that ISO now. Zuko, meanwhile, looks like he's heading for that tailor disguise. So let's see if what kind of difference that makes here. Because I believe Reaper will have to run back for that disguise after killing Dalwood. Yeah, you can see he's grabbing all those coins for the Tuk Tuk exit behind by the train yard. Though that NPC may be panicked, what could be an issue for him there. He's relying on that.
Of course. Why always me?
Okay, Reaper, the second snail ISO on Dalwood here. I believe that will get everyone. Oh no, it does not get the guy in the back. Oh, that is an issue. Let's get a rip him from Dalwood. No orange? Oh, I believe that guard was orange. But we'll see here. Gunpoint. What? What? Oh my god. You're getting trolled by the game there. I guess there was no target lockdown. Like, the prompt comes up after you get the target lockdown. And yeah. It's another fail for Reaper on that. Knowing Doll would kill, yeah. I mean, it just really sucks on Dawood there. No, that was Reaper messing up that snail drop there. Though it's random when the prompt comes back? Really? I mean, it was him missing the snail there that caused that, but I did not realize that was random.
Somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
Nezuko, meanwhile, getting his money isolation here. I mean, the Berlin targets are definitely different. Their AI is definitely set up a little differently from Dawood's, though. Maybe, I don't know. Things are looking good for Nezuko here.
Oh my god! I cannot wait to see the new Rang. Sir, you could get yourself killed. Oh my god! I cannot wait to see the new Rangan movie they're shooting over at the tower. Rangan, how can you support a man like that? He is a crook with a pie on every criminal finger out there. What? No!
I'm pretty sure that was just something weird because his guard, Dawood's god, got that exclamation point right before Dawood, right before Dawood panicked there. Cause I've done it lots of times. That's like, you point the gun at them, they crouch for a while, you get target lockdown, and then you can eat them. Yeah, things. Ooh. Nezuko. Feels like a bit late in the match to be going for something risky on Dawood here. Oh, Nezuko, Jesus. No. Jesus, going. That's. I don't know. Did he not have a snail? I don't know why you would go for something risky like that on Dawood there. Yeah, it's definitely looking like a tie now. Just 7 minutes in the spin.
I don't know. I need the money, but
Yeah, looks like Nezuko's, yeah. 7 minutes. Reaper is really the only one with a chance of finishing here.
Well, that caused a pillar of purple smoke to rise above the slums. Let's see what happens next, 47. 47? Shah and Rangan are both on the move. I think they're heading for the beach area near the slums.
I guess for Nezuko to always guard must just have been really late there. He saw the opportunity and then just... Yeah, I would have just... I don't know, but his match is very much out of his hands right now. He needs to beat the game. And yeah, I definitely am starting to see what I was saying about Weapon Elim. But what's the difference between like Weapon Elim and Injected Poison? This just adds more potential of that.
This is ridiculous. I have business to say here.
Prompt Inject is much more consistent. Okay. Brian, I guess the difference would be that with melee weapon kills, it's still okay if you do like, yeah, like even if you get like a loud kill where you like cut them down with the axe, that still counts as fine. Whereas if Weapon Elim, if you don't get it from the right angle, if you don't get the prompt, you'll just punch them in the face. It'd definitely be cool if IO added some sort of like those same style animations for Weapon Elims, because like it seems kind of silly that you can just shoot them up close, you know, that you just resort to your gun. You know, Reaper does have this. He's getting this Dawood isolation. See if the third time's a charm for him. Oh no, he's gonna get it this time. Oh. Yeah, the guards look very well lined up for him. Yeah, okay, he will get it this time. Yep, just wait for him to run over. Out the gun. There we go. Yeah, melee weapon kills are definitely good, because you can, yeah. Yeah, if you could just Elim from the front, it would be cool. Yeah, Reaper... Got 3 minutes 28 seconds left. Dodging these enforcers. Oh, he does not have the Maelstrom kill yet. What? I did not see that. Oh, that could be an issue here. I did not see they did not have the Maelstrom kill. Don't know if that's on accident or planned there. Yeah, Chris, I'll definitely cast for Found vs. Vanium.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why don't I want to cast for Found vs. Vanium? Oh, Joe 20 seconds? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think this match is gonna definitely be. Well, I guess Dubai is next, but it could still run a little longer. At least since I don't think.
In local news, it's the game of the season.
Depends if Reaper finishes or not.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead.
Definitely be close. Just a little over 2 minutes left.
Well done, 47.
Ooh.
Just one target
Okay, good cycles on the thugs. That's definitely what he needs.
Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in my fine wares? Cheap, durable cloth in many special.
Ooh, that's look at this one.
Good. Hey,
Oh, what? Who? Oh my god. That is Aya. What? Who at Aya was like, oh, we need to put an instant suspicion thing behind this tiny stall? What? What? My god, that is the stupidest. Oh my god. What? Jesus Christ. Maybe we should just ban Mumbai. Cause Dawood isolation. My god. What? That is the that what? Why would you rip to that? Yeah, it's not even a trespass zone. There's no indication. I guess I can't hear the in-game audio. Maybe he was yelling at him, but that's still so silly. What the absolute fuck? I can't. Oh my god. Oh, for real? Wow. Okay. Just need a second to recover from that. That was this. That was just. How is that? That is like literally the most alert NPC in the trilogy. Like, he is more alert than like 20 trained bodyguards. Jesus. You know what? Oh, I'm starting to believe the Joker Jays and the Scruffies. Maybe we should just play Dubai and Dartmoor only. No bullshit, everything's over in 3 minutes. It's Jesus. That was heartbreaking for both players there. Because Reaper could have had it, I think, if he had just had a better cycle on that stupid Crow Enforcer who, like, changes position every 3 seconds and always looking right at you. Jesus. Sorry, I just went to get a drink of water and a little break after that Mumbai. Jesus. And yeah, we'll be off to Dubai now, which hopefully will be a lot simpler than that Mumbai. I think definitely, maybe I should just ban Weapon Elam on Dawood, honestly. And the map record at 133 by Scruffy and RR10. Zuko with the 0 and 4. And Reaper with the 1 and 2. But yeah. And here we have the spin. We've got Carl Ingram, Fallen Suit, Mark Stavin, Next Snap Art Crew, okay. Chris really rigging the spin after that Mumbai, Jesus. Or actually, though, Suit and Art Crew means you can't start. Art Crew. Yeah, both players will be loading in very quickly here. Ooh, Reaper with the instant replan, though. Oh, the wrench. Swapping his wrench for Trank, likely. Yeah. Must need it for that early Marcus. That could be the difference here. Nezuko has remembered his.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome. Hey, 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 hey.
Zuko looks like he's going for that Art Crew first. Interesting. Big whoosh. Ah, no, he's going around for Carl first. Yeah, it looks like Reaper with the better route there. Hit up Carl just about the same time despite the extra load. Oh yeah, and Carl was already walking off. That's... Ooh. Reaper definitely with the better strat here. As Nezuko is having to wait for Carl here. Both players will still be getting the kill. Oh, but this is not a... He's gonna have to dump him twice. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough for Nezuko there. Oh, and there might not even be a dump prompt here. Oh. Yeah, that's... Ooh. That is the difference here, unless... With a little trouble on that Marcus ISO. Oh, close combat heard, yep. Yeah, wait, close combat heard? Yeah, those guys, he didn't notice. Yeah, that's a rip. Wow. Oh, there is that a dumb prompt? What? What? Oh, God. Jesus Christ, I shouldn't jinx it. This is just rough for both players there. Who the fuck even saw Nezuko there? Yeah, you're jinxing it too there, Scruffy, Jesus. So yeah, both players back to square one here. So again... We'll have this kill much faster here. Yeah, so she gets up. Ah, no. He's a noob. What? Okay, good thing he did not restart there. Jesus. Yeah, meanwhile, Nezuko will be waiting here. Yeah, he doesn't even wait to do that trank.
Now let's get Marcus Stuyvesant.
Yeah, so things looking very good for Reaper here. So I believe he will be a little faster down here. And won't have that close combat hurt on Marcus here. Yep. Just needs to get this KO. Shoot the distraction shot over here.
Possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
And Nezuko hopefully won't give up for this dump prompt. Yeah, gets it successfully this time. Yeah, I believe you will be missing Marcus because of this. Yeah, Marcus long gone for Nezuko here. Really a big issue for him. Okay. But meanwhile... Yeah, Reaper meanwhile just about exit here. Looks like GG's for him. Nezuko... Yeah, I'm not sure what Nezuko would be even able to do for Marcus here. Yeah, Reaper just that one mistake. Otherwise, a very clean run for him. Huh. Nezuko is showing off this pretty cool late ISO for Marcus, though. The gum and the KO. Well, that's a pretty cool shot for him. Yeah, if he hadn't had that rip there, who God knows who's seeing him, might have had this match. Yeah, I believe that is a photo finish. But yeah, there's no way likely that yeah, with the on loads, I believe that there's likely no way that Nezuko could catch up here. Yeah, and he waves. So it'll be Reaper taking Dubai, making the score 5-3. Yeah, 40 seconds. Yeah. 40 seconds, that's no. It's not gonna be caught up on Dubai, I think. I'm just waiting for Chris to type out the result here. Yep. There we go. We have Reaper taking Dubai from beyond to 5 Littleton Creek with a match point for Reaper here.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow Client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Alright, and we are back here with Map 5 Woodland Creek in just over a minute. Let's see, Reaper 3-0 on this map. Nezuko's played it twice, winning one and losing one. And the map record is 4 minutes and 5 seconds by Joker J. Definitely beatable for sure, but of course depends on the spin. Let's see. Reaper having played Woodland Creek this tournament, beating Observer on the map, so definitely some experience for him on this map. NezukosChans just taking a stroll through the park. Yeah, we have the spin here. And it is... We have Janus, Flawless, Spencer the Hammer Green, Nolan Cassidy, Explosion Accident as Garbage Man. Oh. That's quite an interesting spin, actually. Yeah, so Janus' second spin always a little interesting. Looks like Nezuko will probably start Garbage Man, grab that propane, get Nolan as he walks out of his house, get the clues, get Spencer. And then, ooh, Reaper meanwhile, starting default here.
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront investment.
Definitely an interesting option. I'm not sure if there's any propane nearby. If there's propane nearby, you could set up Nolan. That would be cool. Yeah, it looks like he's just going for this Spencer clue early. Or the Spencer grab first. Meanwhile, going for this early isolation on Janus in his room. Not exactly sure which window in here is the dumpable one, but I believe Nezuko looks like he knows which one. So he will just be doing some nice peekaboos to KO this top floor. Make it safe for that drag on Janus to the window. Reaper meanwhile has the Spencer the Hammer Green disguise. Issue for him will be that he will have some extra, that one extra guard to clear out on the bottom floor. And a bit further of a drag for Janus for sure. Ooh. He does get the corner subdue there. Yep, meanwhile, very good timing on... Oh! Nolan's guard is an enforcer. But hopefully that's fixable with the quick throw distraction. Yep. Looking good for Nolan there. Hopefully... God, if he gets like insta compromised here. Good, no insta compromise. And there's Nezuko with the first kill. I would say right now that Nezuko is in the lead, but the two different strategies, you can never really be sure. Actually, though I believe that after Nezuko gets the clues here, Spencer will be in that room he goes into by himself on the second floor. So it should be an easy Spencer the Hammer Ring grab here for Nezuko.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's
Yeah, I just think Reaper will be backtracking.
still attending these
Backtracking.
gatherings,
Yeah, backtracking
information indeed.
one or two extra times here compared to Nezuko.
Looking sharp.
Okay. Spencer's still in. He's got to trigger that phone call for Spencer. Does see the body there. Oh. A little rough for Nezuko there. Believe that other patrolling guard has seen the body there. Ooh, I don't know if Spencer probably will see his gun there. Not sure where he will go with that. Oh, okay. Nezuko does save it with that generator lure on Spencer there. Reaper is about to get the other kill here. Okay. See the grab. Yep, gets the clues. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, rip for Reaper there. I did not see that. So yeah, he was looking very good there. Just needed that Janus kill. Okay. Yeah, Nezuko meanwhile with all the clues and just, the whole top floor knocked out, I believe. So it will just be a quick drag for him.
To help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Yeah, no, for the other kind of workers. Yeah. Nezuko choosing to take the safe way here. Running all the way around to take that safe pipe on Janus' porch. Very smart from him. Yeah, Janus' fall is definitely a kill that mixes things up. Okay. Nezuko has not gotten this people knocked out yet. No cameras. Just needs. Okay. Okay. There we go. Should be very good for Nezuko now. His Reapers once again infiltrating into grabbing the propane first this time, I believe. Interesting how Spencer's trespassing back there, despite them all being Nolan's guards. Ooh, it's a bit sketchy, because I believe this guy will be found. We have issues getting that Spencer disguise back. Ooh. Oh, I did not. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh, that is rough for Nezuko there. What happened? He would have been spotted anyway, I think. Because he would have just been spotted while he was doing the dump kill. But still, does not feel good there for Nezuko.
That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to...
Yeah, is a window, right? I think in the window in the bathroom, where you go as nurse. I think you can just do that, right? Yeah, there's a little bit.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's looking for Reaper here, though. He'll have to backtrack now because he's not getting the clues here in Daddy's backyard. So he'll have to backtrack after the Janus kill here. Janus will be in a bit of an annoying position for him as well. Yeah, that's the issue there for Reaper, is that person will get found by a lady at the party. So now his Spencer disguise has a lot of people looking around there. Yeah, this will probably slow him down by about a minute. You're giving Nezuko time to catch up.
I need you to get your shit together. I'm sorry. They're gone now. You alright? Take it easy.
No, it's just... Ooh. Okay, Nezuko does get the kill again. Definitely a little faster this time. He's optimized. Yeah, no, Reaper just now able to get back to that Spencer disguise. Yeah, I think Reaper had gotten those clues. He had time to get those clues. If he got those clues right now, Janus will be heading, I believe Janus will be heading back into his room right now. So that would have been an easy, really easy ISO there. Now, yeah, going back for that disguise early, he just had to spend all that time waiting. And now he does not have both clues, so we have to run back for those too. Oh, who the heck? Oh, who the heck was that? For Nezuko there. Oh, I guess one of the panic guards must have been walking back to his position. Yeah, it's another tough rip for Nezuko. He might be putting the match out of his reach now.
This could be valuable information indeed.
The Reaper definitely would be a lot safer to just head up that pipe into Janus's room there. But the cycles are lining up for him, I believe. So that guard will turn to the right. Yep. Oh, that guard, right when he walks down that hallway, turns to the left there and spots Reaper there. There. I'm saying a lot there. Sorry. Oh, okay. I thought that was an eliminate for Nezuko there. But yeah, Nezuko, definitely some tough rips for him this match, but hopefully he knows that he still has a chance here.
We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you.
He is about 40 seconds ahead now with the faster strat. A weird turn for that guy on the phone. Yeah, Zuko just getting a little faster every time here. Reaper as well, though. Hopefully he remembers to grab the clues here. After he gets Nolan. Ooh. Zuko meanwhile with a bit of issues on this. Okay. I believe he gets the throw there. Just needs to avoid that. With a suspicion. Oh, he's gonna turn around. But, okay. Zuko gets that kill again. I'm not sure who that was walking through. I guess someone else must have bagged Nolan there, and then that was Nolan's guard walking back in through the garage there. He ripped him. Meanwhile, Exterminator, okay. Okay, he proxies the Spencer, just leaves the Spencer disguise with the Exterminator. Smart for him.
No, man. I'm trying to stop.
Hopefully that Exterminator will not get found when he, but he will be killing Nolan over by the Lewinsky's backyard. So there will likely be no finding of the Exterminator there. Zuko meanwhile, getting the Spencer grab again.
Go see what that's all about. Oh yeah, I get it.
Sir,
Okay, does successfully get the generator lure on Spencer again. Ooh, a rip for Reaper there. Let's see what happened. Maybe some suspicion. Or NTK, or just missing Cassidy there with the propane. And yeah, he's go once again with a much bigger lead here. Okay. Gets into the Spencer and Hammer Green disguise. Oh, dropping his gun there. This will be a little bit of a... Okay. A little bit risky there for Nezuko, but he does manage it very well by dropping that gun. Oh wow, he just insta got compromised? What? Micro taser on top. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. But then nah. One for that is you're throwing the propane to lure no one's guard away. So then you'd be double luring him? I don't know.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and his sister having been
Nezuko hopefully takes the safer window this time.
Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47.
Oh, shit. Weird.
What's does not have them knocked out, but does have that same good cycle, I believe. Yeah, it smartly KOs that guard first. Should be okay here. Oh, don't grab the gun. It could be seen.
Excuse me?
Oh, Nezuko. Oh, okay, that guard walks the other way. Thank God, yeah. Good for him. Oh boy. Dragging to the bathroom, come on. It's that bathroom window, right? It's the safe one. Oh, but it looks like he's doing that risky window again. That risky drop off the awning there.
This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover.
Oh, Nezuko, please. Who saw him last time? Maybe the jogger? Yeah, at least he's doing some setup here first. She was... If that wasn't the person who saw him... Okay. No, but the drop point in Jay's house is just the garage, so no one should see that. Hopefully that was the person who saw the body there. There are all those other wandering NPCs, the jogger, the... Oh, now the mailman's there. Oh, Nezuko, Jesus. Yeah, and I think by the time the mailman walks off there, Skirt will be found. Yeah, and Reaper grabbing the clues this time. Oh! Nezuko, why? Oh my god, that is... It's just been a match. My god. Just, Janus was flying there. Oh my god. That's just... Though, I mean, we have also not seen Reaper get this Janus fall kill here. So it could be... Not sure how well he is able to execute that.
Excellent find.
Go find out, will you? Yeah.
Good work, 47.
Okay. Ooh, hopefully no insta-rip again. Nope. Gets the kill. Reaper gets the kill. Ooh, what is he running? Ah, he's running for that Spencer disguise.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
What kind of photo finish?
It's time to end this.
Are you adminning this map? Oh, wait, you're adminning too? Okay. Okay. I will have to watch then. I mean, it should be fine. It's just like the...
Hey, sunshine.
Alright. I mean, Reaper meanwhile is heading up for this Janus kill. Okay, just go check there what exactly is. Well, I mean, good thing there's very few illegal things you can do on Littleton here. No reason for them to do any mud shots or boosts or anything.
You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Yeah, we'll see, yeah. Reaper getting up. Janus getting Janus that second cycle for Reaper there. Oh. Gramophone lure though, that will definitely slow Reaper down a good bit here. Accident kill. For Nezuko, that's all good. Exact same time, oh my god. Like less, was it like 0.2 seconds? Yeah, Reaper. Okay, door does open the right way for him there. Should be able to get those easy knockouts. Yep. Be interesting to see what window he chooses. Ooh, does not choose to switch into the Gunther disguise. Would have been better for these knockouts, though of course. Yeah, also does not have the cams killed. Oh. Okay, good. He is walking the other way. 0 second photo finish. Oh my god. Well, at least it's Dartmoor. At least probably it was one load, right? So that should be fine. One load each. Oh, Reaper is doing his potential the final drag here. I believe. Okay, good. He is going for the window, I believe. Oh. Nezuko all those times and Reaper just knows. Oh, he even plays it. Who could see here? Yeah, even checking to see if anyone could see. Ooh, that one patrolling guard. The smoking patrolling guard in the backyard there. Playing it extremely safe here. As he should. Gets the kill. Green guns. Oh man, just that one bit of knowledge there. Nezuko going for that risky. Ooh. Oh yeah, he just gets caught on camera jumping down. Wow. It's that one little thing. See how he chooses to take out the cameras here. Oh, that's a tough situation for Reaper here. Oh my god. Because he chose to jump down the wrong way there. Because I believe he has that crowbar, so he should. Oh no, it's just Janus being found there. Oh my god. Janus does get dragged to the basement here, doesn't he? So, this could be yikes here. The guard probably won't be down there by the time Reaper gets down there, though. Okay. Where is he going? But he's just a little frazzled. Yeah, I'd be frazzled there for him. Don't knock him out. Don't knock him out. Don't knock. Okay, good. He has the trank. Okay, I believe this guard is not an enforcer here. Ooh, god, scary stuff for Reaper. Yeah, looking good for him here. Nezuko definitely with the better play, just not knowing the right window to throw Janus out of. Really cost him there. Ooh, Nezuko paused. What's up with that? Oh wait, what if Reaper finishes? Wait, do I have the admin link? Oh god. I forgot I have to accept finishes and stuff. Hello? No, okay, I don't have to do that. Yeah, finished from Reaper there. We will be accepted there. Yeah, I think Nezuko's just a little. He could be a photo finish, but oh, I don't know. That was another god. Chris counting photo finishes here. Could be the real. Yeah, I think it's just a bit too long for Nezuko here. Just the wrong window. Just that one little bit of game knowledge there. Nezuko had the better strat in every other way. Just not the one for the kill. Should be GG's. Yeah, hopefully I will tell Chris that I should probably get a stopwatch here. Yeah, I believe Chris is... Oh no, he's probably just gonna rip again, isn't he? Though, if he gets this kill... Yeah, he just rips again. That's not safe there. Okay, that's good. That is... Yep. I believe Chris accepts the result there, and a 7-3 for Reaper. It's so close though there. Just a couple little things on Nezuko's side of this last match. And he would have had it. But yeah, so GG's there. And let's just take a quick look at the brackets. Yep. And Reaper wins this match 7-3. Other than on the bracket, who will be moving on to face Channel Join in winners bracket round 4. Nezuko is definitely not out of this tournament yet, just dropping down to the lower bracket. Where the loser, he's the loser of 43. So, ooh, he will be playing David Red Sox. The opportunity to face I Like Hitman. So yeah, definitely still path to victory for both players here. As for upcoming matches, I believe there is... Yeah, that's actually the last... Oh, no, sorry, this is definitely not the last match. There's still Joker J versus Observer in... I don't know, it's in CET, so I don't know the time conversion. I believe it's just an hour or two. So hopefully see you guys there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was another incredibly great match.